Show you what I'm doing here, because what I'm gonna do here, because I'm not really sticking around these parks that long, so whatever, half hour, 45 minutes. So it's gonna be a quick hunt, right? So yeah, we'll just start from the get-go. Hope you guys can see this. Sometimes when I go back, I see this this reflection. You guys don't see nothing. All right, so what we do, fire them up. Again, I got the 11-inch coil on. Forgot my other. I always keep a spare in the spare shovel in the car. It's the whites. I haven't used that in a while, but I like it. It's a little bit taller than the Phoenix, so I'm going to be buying a new shovel from Predator Tools. It's not the Phoenix, but it's the same spade, but it's a little bit taller, 5 inches. This works much better for me than the Phoenix does because I'm tall. That was the only drawback on that Phoenix. But if you want beautiful plugs, get the Phoenix. I'm just taller. I just need a taller shovel. It's no biggie. All right, so we're in deep high conductor, right? We'll fire that up, get the digits going. And then I'm not going to show you, but after I get done with everything I want for this area, I'm going to ground balance and do a frequency scan. But you can see right now it's pretty quiet. Just right out of the box. So what I'll do, we'll get this discrimination down to, I'm looking for silver. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and start. I don't have time to dig 1,000 pull tabs to look for a gold ring or any type of gold. So I'm going to go ahead and just concentrate on coins and silver. Okay, I like it too. Plus the water's not too far away. It's right over here. You never know in the old days what this was. So go to expert mode and just leave it at 2 tones. You can whatever you want. This is getting better. Notch. I go either 75, 80. If I want to dig some pennies, I'll go to 72. I don't want to get it too close to like pennies, meaning wheats and or maybe Indian heads. I always forget what they ring up as, but you want to hear that full gradual tone up to the target number. You don't want to get so close where you are clipping your tones, because then you'll walk over everything. Okay, so give your machine some room to breathe to get the tones up. Okay, so 0 to 72, I'll leave it there. If I start picking up too much crappy pennies, I'll go right to 80. Okay, so 0 to silencer, get the filters off. Especially for me, okay, this is my location. This is a sandy type soil. It's not very trashy here in Pensacola. So far, I mean, maybe the Pensacola guys disagree, but I've been to other parks in other parts of the country, and I can tell you, it's awful in some places. 93, we'll leave it there. It's a high sensitivity for, it's the base sensitivity or default for this program. All right, so just leave it there. Frequency shift, we'll do that later. Iron volume, if you really want to get crazy, turn this off, and then you'll hear your high tones. I like to hear a little bit of iron. It's not trashy, so I'll go to 1.5. 1.5 is still pretty quick as far as recovery or reactivity speed. I'm a 3 on audio response. I get better depth perception of the target at 3. If there's a lot of traffic and a lot of people talking or whatever around me, I will go to 4. But as soon as I get my full headphones on from XP, I'll be using probably those. It'll cut. I'm just using the wireless ones that come with the machine, so it's kind of open ear, but so you get a lot of ambient noise. Okay, that's it. If you so like, you can also instead of using PWM, you can go to square, but I like PWM because it gives you more detail in the target. That's it. I'm going to find a cleaning spot. I'm going to ground balance, and then I'm going to do a freak scan, which I probably don't need to because it's super quiet, and away we go. That was my mistake. All right, let's try it again. little deeper. With deep high conductor in the 11-inch coil. I can tell you, sometimes it gets really crazy deep. Nope, I don't hear it anymore. Let's see if we can find it. It's gone. That was a fool me. This will pick up your shovel from a long ways. Still saying something's down there. All right. Love tap here. Let's go straight down. Get some dirt out of there. See if we can get another 3 or 4 inches out of there. Make it nice and round, right? Pull up through black gravel. Yeah, I think this was at one time something else. We got down there a little bit more. You hear that? So we got down to the target. Right there. Let's see what it is. They don't hit it. You get it? It's right there. What is it? Oh, check it out. Yeah. Half fooled me. Got us like a small spike. Huh. I guess a train ran through here, huh? At some point. Mini spike. I don't know if that's from smaller tracks, older trains. I know the more current spikes are huge, they're really big. On we go. 89.90. $90. And it's probably not that deep, so we're not going to make it too deep. And we'll give this one a little flapper. Keep some grass attached to it. Whoa. So it's right there in the bottom of the plug. It's probably more moderate. There it is. It's a wheat. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. I like it. Okay, so wheat. And let's see if I can get a date on it. Didn't expect the wheat to be there as well. 4 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. Let's turn this off. All right. I guess say 50. It's a 3 on the end. 53. I think that's a 3. 51. Yeah, 51 or 57. But it's a weedy. All right. That is always a good indicator with for silver. Okay. It's showing 90 all the way around. Let's just check it out. Kind of like John's or Calabash's soil, man. You can just saw through this stuff. It's been raining. Okay, we got a 90 in here. Let's just check this real quick. See what we got going on here. Ooh, I don't like when it's way over there. When it does that, that's usually indicative of like an iron. Oh, there it is. Penny or a dime just popped out. Just a dime. Nothing special, just a clad dime. Okay. See if there's anything else in that hole. No. Maybe I will have another dime right here. Nope. Let's see what we got now. Can't be down that far. It didn't sound like it was down that far. Alright, come on out of there. Whoa. There's some roots down there. Come on out of there. Alright, we're down it. A little bit deeper. I thought it was a little bit shallower, guys. Digging this. Gone into full excavation mode here. Come on out of there. See how I'm going like into the hole here? I don't like that. It's never good with a Deus. Usually you start getting into a chunk of iron. It's like some kind of clip here, like a belt thing. See that? It's hinged. Right here. It's like a big piece of iron, and there's some brass. You can see the brass. I nicked it. It's a big buckle or something, but you can see there's a big chunk of iron in it. Wow. That's impressive, and that's what I'm still getting used to. I mean, you have to. You can probably do this 10 years, and yeah, I don't know what this is, man. This is like this little ornate up here, but there's just a big old chunk of iron right here. My fingers are holding it. It's some kind of ornate buckle or something. I don't know. Keep digging, but yeah. You could hear that high tone, huh? It was in the 90s and circled around it. Says there's something still in there on this side now. Yeah. Because iron, well, when you get into iron, man, you start digging through the side of your hole, you know you're most likely in a piece of iron. I didn't bring my... It's gonna get wet here. I didn't bring my... Come on out of there. Alright, what we got here? I don't feel any metal. Is it? No. What the world? see what we got now. It's out. Ow. Let me get this off. All right, so we had a piece of iron in the hole. And then we had this ornate object in the hole, along with this nail. So, yeah. But you can see a little bit of a design here. A buckle or some kind of clasp. I think this is iron. Yeah, something's... I can't get really... I don't know what the hell that is. Probably shouldn't really be using this. Probably should be using a brush. A hinge, perhaps. Old piece of furniture. This looks like the back that would mount to the wood, and then the hinge is just folded this way, or the clasp or whatever this is. Yeah, I should use a brush. There's some, it looks like there's a little bit of fancy on there. We'll get to the car, we'll clean it up, check it out. Back to the car, and then, well, like I said, when we come back, we'll have a different settings. Maybe hunt in park mode, maybe hunting. I won't be so notched out this time, you know. But right now I've got the machine real tight. I'm just going after, here's a 91. See, there's no clipping, there's nothing. It's just the sound's full all the way through. So let's check this one out. It just sounds good, you know. There's a lot of them that sound just as high in the 90s, but I'm just walking over because I don't like it. But this one sounded pretty good. Let's see if we can. Let's get a little bit louder. We must have moved it. Let's see if we got it out of the ground here. Now it's sounding a little clipped, or not sounding so smooth anymore. It's 89, it's out. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. I heard the ding. Big Mama Jabba, she's calling me. Girls must be up wanting to go do something. Come here. Come here, Willie. Willie the worm. Get you back in there. Okay, what do we got here? I can see a coin. Let me get bent over my stomach here. It's a penny. Is it a wheat? Hang on a second, folks. That's what it is. Just looks red to me. Red and copperish. I can get my focals on. Alright. And it is, yeah, it's a wheat. So there's wheats back in here too. That's good. Let's see if we can get a spot of sunlight out here. Get a date on this one. This is a 45. Yeah, it's 45. So that one out as well. God, there was the rubbish pile. Here's the wheat. So yeah, it's that's good to know. I'll be back here, have a little different setup, hunt, you know, different program, different settings, then come back, do it again and again and again. And right now the ground is very moist. I could probably use General, because General uses a moisture subtraction on that program, which may help it. So, you know, help with halos and all that stuff. Look, I don't really understand what all the halo thing is. I just listen and dig. You know, I don't have the, maybe don't have the ear for that, or I just haven't hunted with someone that can explain that to me, you know, over and over. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of the over and over guys. Anyway, Got another weedy out of here, so that tells me there's probably going to be a couple of silvers left in here. You'd be a fool to leave a 95 back. Let's get it. My only half dollar I ever pulled up was a walking in Oklahoma a little bit before I left, and it was coming up that 97, 98, man, but it was real low tone. I see the quarter there, and yeah, it's a good silver number. Oh, this is a 64. Did I just miss it? Oh no. What did I go here? 66. 66 Eagleback, Washington. Yeah. So there's probably silver in here. Alright. You don't want to leave that behind. A big number like that. I'm just walking back to the car. Heading back behind the fence there. But yeah, I think there's some potential back here, you know. And I'll bring the 9-inch. Not afraid of that. That 9-inch will punch down easy. 12 inches, 10 inches. You get it right. Goodness, we got a coin spill here. Here's a 95, 96. Another one. Jeez, man. Again, you Knox users, that'd be a 2930. Yeah, we don't leave those behind. I don't know what it would be on the Manticore. Wow, big old root here. It's got to be just right here below the surface. I don't need to damage that root. And it's out. Maybe this is the silver one. Let's see what we got here. It's so funny. You just do the little pop. You can't see nothing. Come on out of there. All right, come on. There it is. Guess back in the day, somebody spilled a couple of quarters, right? This one's a little bit not as old, still an Eagleback. This is an 80s coin. This is an 89. Okay, 89. So I've had this, what now? Almost a year. It'll be February, it'll be a year. I'm still trying to figure out what the better coil is between the 11 and the 9. This thing can separate, even with multiple targets under it. I don't know how they do it. 88, 89. Same tone. Let's get this one. So that's what I mean. I'm still learning it. I don't have the wherewithal yet. The high capat. I mean, the other day I did a little test in my backyard. That's the first time I've ever done anything like that, man. And quite honest, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because you may have people in there go, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what? They may be absolutely right. But I'm just what I know. I don't know a lot of these other things people are talking about. You know, it's one thing you can watch a million videos, a million hours of videos, then you go out, turn that damn thing on, and apply that to the ground. And boy, you start right back from the beginning. Don't do that. Don't waste your time. Get out there. It took me about a month owning a detector before I realized, I'm like, there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to do this and this at the same time. So I went out there and applied it. Oh, popped out. We got a little coin here. Got another wheat cent. This one, let's see, this one is, what have we got for a year here? I see a 46. A little 46 wheat cent. There we go. All right. A little more definition on it. there's a chunk of metal here. I don't, or it's whatever it is, it's packed in, but you can definitely see here it's a hinge with a hole, and there's 3 holes here, so I think it's for a trunk, or could have been for cabinetry, you know, the big cabinets. It's pretty, it's because it's a good size hinge, but definitely told. So